Hi everyone. How do I create a new report? There's three ways I can do this. If I'm on the home workspace, I can click on Reports, Start a new report, and when I click on this, I will get the dialog box. In the Analysis workspace, I can go to the Tools menu and select Create a Report. When I select this, I will get the dialog box. The easiest way for me to create a report is to go to the working space for the report writer. And I can click on Report, New Report. This is the dialog box that comes up. Depending on which program you've purchased, there are different options for templates. And you can create your own templates. I highly recommend you look at the Creating Your Own Templates video. In this case, I'm going to select the 5960 report and press OK. It's going to ask me to save this file on my hard drive somewhere. This is a Word document, and as a Word document, it's going to save to the default directory for your Word documents. I give my report a name, and I press Save. At this point, it's going to go out, grab the template, copy the information that's needed inside of that template, bring it forward. That's optional content. It's then going to make a second pass and update all of the commands inside of the report. Once the report is created, you can then edit this as you would any other Word document. There are a couple of exceptions to this. The first is the helper text. Inside of the helper text are descriptions of where the items are coming from and descriptions of what you should probably have in that section. The other thing is that these blue chevrons are our links. And by having those blue chevrons there, you know that the information inside of there is erased and replaced every time you update a command. To update commands, use the Update Command button, or you can view the Edit Commands video that will show you how to edit the command individually. There are a couple of tips that I give people. The first is before you create a report, go into the conclusion of value and set what optional content needs to come forward. If you have a 1, the method will show up in the Considered and Used area. If you have a 2, the method will show up in the Considered and Rejected area. And if you have a 3, it won't show up at all. For every item that you have a 1 next to, go back into the appraisal, look at the particular method that you're looking at, and make sure that you have your assumption set. For instance, if you're using SBBI data or Duff & Phelps cost of capital data or Duff & Phelps CRIFS data, the paragraphs that relate to that assumption get pulled forward in the optional content area. It's better to have that set before you generate a report. This is a Microsoft Word document, and there are about 2 or 3 things you need to know about the Word document. The first is that our ranges are considered pictures. I suggest you look at linking to your analysis file to see how to link up a range, but the picture is set. You can grab the corners and make it smaller. If it happens to be going off at the end of the page and you can't see it anymore, you just need to make the picture smaller by grabbing a corner and dragging it to the center, and format the picture. We typically like to see these in line with text. If they're behind the text, it could get difficult to see the picture as it runs off the edge of the page. The other thing that you need to understand about our reports is that it's based off of Microsoft styles. So I recommend you go out to YouTube or Google, however it works for you, how you like to learn, and find out about styles. So if you change the headings, the table of contents won't work. If you change the RW command style, our links won't work. So understand how styles work inside of the report. And that's as easy as it gets to create a report. Thank you.